Greetings everyone, I'm Buck WSR Weezer. Together we're going to put the do back into the do-it-yourself, and I'm here with my 1995 Oldsmobile 98 Regency Elite, and I've got a fuel line leak. And we have to go about repairing a plastic, or nylon I guess you would call it, fuel line. This car has two of them. One's a 5/16 diameter fuel line. That's the pressure line. It's coming over here and connects to the fuel rail here. And I'm pretty sure this is the return line. This is a 3/8 line. And I noticed the smell of gas around the car, but I couldn't figure out what was going on. So then I was over at the Home Depot and I came back out to my car and I smelled gas some more. I opened up the hood and I could see a tiny little stream of gas coming out right here out of a crack the size of a pinhole. That was what the stream was like. Now I can't I don't want to attempt to replace this whole line. It runs under the cowl there and back and down. It's really hard to get to. But there's some really nice kits out there that allow you to repair this nylon fuel line. And that's what we are attempting to do today. I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to be using the Dorman Quick Disconnect for Chrysler GM Nylon Fuel Line Repair Kit. This is kit number 800-059. This one has a 90-degree connector at the one end. It includes the tool for disconnecting the fuel line from the rail. I'm also going to be using, also by Dorman, these nylon fuel line press fittings. These are for 3/8 fuel line, and it's simply a matter, these unions are just simply a matter of pressing the two pieces together, one into each end. So hopefully that's going to work out pretty good for us. The first thing I want to do is take off the broken piece and then shape that new piece to fit in its place. I'm going to be replacing it from right here, this 90, this 90, and probably cut it right about here. So basically a horseshoe shaped piece. The crack is actually at a curve. So it's not like I can just cut it here and try to put that together, because you need to use these unions at a straight section of pipe. So let's go about taking this piece off, and then we'll shape the new one. So I'm going to put you up here on the tripod, and I'll try to walk you through it. I don't expect it to be overwhelmingly difficult. What if I get hung up anywhere? I won't make you suffer watching me. Now this might be a different disconnect style. So it's this one's, see, by the way, because I've got a hole, I already know the fuel system's not pressurized. That crack has let the pressure out. So I'm not worried about that. I may possibly have a little spillage, although I don't think I will. We might as well get a rag, just in case. All right, so a little bit of fuel there. So this particular style utilizes a clip type apparatus. You probably can't see it. I gotta try to get that off. There we go. Like this. I think the new piece is going to be a little different, but it still should fit right over top of this. So we got the pipe, and then there's that little part that sticks out on which it clamps down. All right, so that part's off. Not really leaking too much. Keep it wrapped up a little bit. So I'm going to cut it right about here. That'll give me a straight section on which to use those unions. And I'll take the new pipe piece that I bought and try to shape it into the horseshoe shape. Probably a number of ways to cut this tubing, but I've got enough space that I'm going to use a hacksaw. There's some small little pipe cutter type things, or you could even probably get it with some side cutting pliers, but I don't want to squeeze it with pliers. I want to try to just cut it with a hacksaw. That worked pretty good. And we continue to get a little spillage. All right. Gonna clean off any rough edges. May try that with a piece of sandpaper around the edge. All right, that's pretty good. So this is the piece we're going to try to reshape with the out of the new stuff. And we'll open up that package and see what we got. Cut off the top. The kit uses this kind of connector for the repair, but I don't want to mess with it. That's why I chose those other unions that I think are going to work a little bit more easily. But I suppose this is an option too, and that's what they suggest with the kit. But I wanted to try those other press fit unions. Okay, I didn't really have much success in attempting to bend this piece. So let's just see if we can put it on. The pipe is flexible. I just don't want that to flex too much so as to compromise it, crack, crimp, crease. All right, so here's the push unions. These look pretty cool. And I'm going to start by putting it on our hose down here. Oops. Slide it on about a ½ inch, and it grips by itself and feels very snug. Fuel leakage. This guy just clicks into place. So, here. And this end snaps into place here. And there they are. Alright, what I do not like is that I got a bit of a crimp right here from attempting to bend it. I don't like that one bit. So the pipe's not as flexible as I had wished. Out here that's looking a little better. But I really don't like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this and use the second of the two compression connectors that I got and just keep this as big a loop as I could possibly make it. Because I don't like the way that crimped up on me there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. This time I'm just going to cut it with the side cutting pliers. Seems to work okay. Oh, that went in pretty good. And might just leave it at that. Not going to force it under this clamp. I may just zip tie it to the top there, and that'll keep my loop nice and large, so as not to put too much strain on it. So we can search around for a zip tie, and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll cycle the key and check for leaks as it pressurizes the system that way before we start it. Yeah, it's leaking. It's leaking out this side. Okay, don't see any leakage now. Let's fire it up. Okay, so I think we got it. Don't see any leakage now. It's running, and I think we've resolved the problem. Using the Dorman Nylon fuel line repair kit and the unions. We had a few hiccups along the way, but I think for now we're good to go. And that feels good to be back on the road. Thanks for joining me today, people. Hope that helps you with your repair projects. Buck WSR Weezer signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Because the new piece of tubing swings a bigger loop than the previous one did, and it's laying here sort of on top of the exhaust EGR valve, exhaust gas circulation valve. I thought it would insulate it a little bit. Just try to protect it from heat. See if this works. Maybe not the ideal piece of insulation, but it's better than nothing. Hey, who's singing?
What?
Who's singing?
Sophie. Dad, that tree's dying over
Well,
there.
keep it up. I love it.
Dad, that tree's dying over there. I know that you can pass the fire all together.
And there you have it.